Hello, welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall, where we are not we are where we are on what I believe is the final mission, Mora Secundus. Unfortunately, this is a take two because I guess there's no OBS update or something, so my microphone decided it didn't want to be connected to my recording anymore. So trying this again. Anyway, I didn't really miss a whole lot though. I mean, it was all the important open starting out a new map, exploring and conquering stuff, taking territory and all that. I really liked my start. That was unfortunate. I'm going to get a new map now. But anyway, yeah, we're going Vanguard, Promethean, other commanders here, including the choices that we made as far as what their secret techs are. But I decided to go with the Vanguard, so let's just go right into it.
We were traveling the Nexus network toward Union Prime when we got pulled in by one of the Void Torrents. Our ship was launched down the funnel until we were spilled out by what can only be described as a supersized spatial rift, lingering like a menacing cloud that could at any moment turn into a violent storm. We've got company. In the few minutes since our arrival, the rift already spilled out dozens of damaged or destroyed vessels, slowly turning this area into a scrapyard. I recognize ship designs from all across the Union, though some debris seems completely alien. By the looks of it, this rift may not only be the new central hub of the Nexus network, but of the funnels and torrents within the Void itself. Some of the stranded ships have started moving towards Mora Secundus, the capital world of this region. Once a thriving metropolitan planet, Mora Secundus appears to be shredded in space, only parts of it still clutching at the strings of this reality. Deadly or not, its position next to the Super Rift now makes it the most important target within the entire Union.
Alright, so some history on the calamity that befell the Star Union, I suppose.
The race is on, and we are only one in a dozen. I don't know which battles lie ahead, or what enemies we are about to face, but I feel that for the better or the worse, the future of the Star Union will be decided here on Mora Secundus.
Yeah, that planet looks like it's seen better days. So yeah, as I noticed last time, enormous Pangaea, no water, 100% land. 12-way free-for-all, except kind of not really. So it more or less plays out as I expected it would, so I'll just, rather than speculate at this point, since I now know how it plays out, let's just go into it and see how it goes. We do start with a larger army. That was one of our perks for our commander, so that's going to be nice. Yeah, this is already very different. No more grass. Got the Paragon, of course. Empress Carminia. Welcome, Jack Elder. I have been expecting you, just like I was expecting the others. You were all here because I summoned you, to aid and finish what I started 2 centuries ago when I unleashed the Cataclysm to break Kor's dominion over mankind. Alright, so the reason the Empire fell apart was a power struggle, I guess, between the Empress and the AI they had running everything. So that's how this is played out. But the sacrifice of an empire wasn't enough. Kor prevailed, and its grasp returned to grow the moment the Void Storm started to subside. Jack Elder, I know how much it pained you to see the world and everybody you once knew gone. Weep not, for their deaths shall not have been in vain. Serve the will of your Empress and assume your role as a fighter for the liberation from Kor. Lies, vile deception. What good is an Empress that is willing to kill her own people? Carminia has but one interest, herself. She is no Messiah. She is not even human. All that she brings is destruction and chaos. I created a perfect world. This was my purpose, given to me by man himself. Like any god, I loved my creation. Order, peace, harmony. Those were my gifts that only few refused. They destroyed paradise, but it is not too late. Only for them, not for you. Doesn't look like either party will take no for an answer. Whichever option I choose, I will have to expect retaliation from the other side. This decision is going to be a final one. I will side with the Empress, Kor, or neither. So on my first playthrough, I chose Empress Carminia because I figured, you know, Jack Elder's a soldier. He's probably just going to follow the chain of command, and I guess the Empress is the last person that was in command of the military back when he was part of the Star Union. But since I have the opportunity, so what ends up happening here is there are a number. This is a 12-player map. 6 of those players are going to be your 6 commanders from earlier in the campaign, and the other 6 are I guess, just random AI that the computer puts in. And the reason that they added those is because, depending on which side you choose, and you can see these difficulties, like we chose Carminia, factions that we made decisions during the campaign to choose to ally with Core are going to be at war with us. Or at least hostile to us. So it looks like throughout the campaign I tended to side with Core. But I'm going to go neither, because I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to play out. Empress Carminia, the 3 people that supported her were all rather sketchy, and I feel like she's kind of like the Void Sinumbra type person. So if we want to have a positive future for humanity, let's not, go into the death cult. Let's not enslave ourselves to an AI, but let's actually seek our own path. See what this does. How foolish. I have lived in too many realities to let such treachery deny us our freedom. It didn't have to end this way, Jack. When this is over, your Empress will weep for your soul. Flaws, misconceptions, your existence is no longer required. The reckoning will come. All communications have been cut. We can only hope that Core and Carminia will be sending their forces against each other first, though it's only a matter of time until we'll get caught in their crossfire. Either way, it looks like we are in this alone now. Purge more Secundus of Core and Empress Carminia. Alright, so enemies defeat 8. This is the same as what I did last time. So I sided with Carminia, and there were 8 people on Core. So I guess I actually had an even split then of 4, 4, and 4. That being 4 independents. So we'll see how that plays out. Upgrade Commander, since I know what I'm doing now, this should be a little bit faster. We're going to take, not Phoenix Surge, we're going to be going Personal Weapons Expert. No, I take that on my first level up. Modular Extension, Martial Inspiration, probably Infantry Commander. We're going to take all of these Commander type abilities, so 20% extra damage against Animal, Plant, and Xenoplague, which was kind of handy because we were going to be declaring war on an Amazon player right at the beginning of the last match, but this will still help against the neutral monster stacks, animal spawners, and all that. Follow Protocol is just resistance and defense, things that I like. Alright, Sniper, let's get your damage up. Just have a little bit left, so let's take some health. And with the remaining 4... I guess we'll take Personal Weapon Expert, more damage, accuracy, confirm. And we did get the improved combat sensor, okay, as our 4th mod slot, very nice. Other guy is melee, modular extension, personal weapon expert, personal defense expert, Phoenix Surge, because you are melee, so that makes sense to have on you. Full inspiration, commander type stuff. Except for the actual commanders, apparently. I'm going to hold off on those until I know what kind of an army I want to put together. Alright, close combat, damage up. Probably also vitality. We need to go up to 80. I think 70 is fine. We'll take crit. That extra 2 points. We will take Iron Discipline, I guess. So immune to psionic status and hazards, and +3 psionic resistance. Which, for your defense, that's the thing that's going to be scary for you, are psionic attacks. Targeting relay. Yeah, okay, so I did get the same mods. I guess they had 4 mods in the past, probably. I wonder. Alright, so one thing that we are going to do, Rail Accelerator is useless on somebody with a sword. So we are going to, there's no arrow here, okay, we are going to switch to this commander, switch this out to a mechanical sniper, because this is actually a firearm. Switch that to Rail Accelerator. So you get +1 range on your sniper. Yeah, range 10. Very nice. Back to you. And you will get +2 line of sight, +1 defense, and be 15% harder to hit. Which I feel like is going to make you into kind of the ultimate tank unit. Alright. What are we looking at here? So instead of my double food energy science from previous terrain, we're now double production energy and research. Okay, well that's going to make me go biofarm instead. Okay, AI agrees with me. It's kind of going factory in all my cities before, because production was terrible. But not this time, I guess. Alright, and then we've got these voids, which are... Void sectors are part of the planet that have disappeared into the void dimension. Void sectors do not provide any economic bonuses and cannot be annexed to a colony. Oh, I'm kind of scattered all over the place here, but yeah, this 8 enemies defeated. I'm guessing this would actually be lower if I were playing as core. So that would be why that would be easy. I'm not too concerned about it. So the fact is, I have these ridiculously overpowered heroes, which means I can just kind of sweep around and annihilate everything without really trying. It's the problem with late game campaigns, that the early game ends up changing, which, I mean, I guess changing the early game campaign is fine. Okay, so where do we want to expand from here? Do we want this energy? Want the production? Happiness? I'm not seeing any influence structures. It's a very different planet. I like that other start. Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is talk to the Paragon as early as possible, although they might hate me because I didn't ally with Carminia. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Oh, no, Autonom declared war on me anyway. Ah. Okay, that's... I could have looked over here. Oh. Okay, so I'm at war with both Autonom and the Paragon. Okay. Good to know. Purge everybody. Build 2 armies. Well, I'll be able to do that relatively easily. Alright, no missions for me. I guess influence doesn't matter then, as much. Okay, well, you guys can go up this way. Reactor core or a barracks. We'll take the barracks. So we're building a farm. I want to be using these owls. I want to use them as scouts more than anything. So where are you going to go? That could be kind of scary, I guess. Okay, we'll have these 2 armies go together briefly. Production. Nice. In order to crush these, and then we'll split out from there. So what can we see here? We can see Capital and the hub. Okay. 2 NPC factions. Might as well scout a little bit. The thing about not having influence is that completing missions gets you a lot of influence, which lets you take over colonies, but I don't see any colonies yet either. I have to do this the slow way. We're picking up transmissions from other commanders harassed by Kor and Carminia. There may still be allies to be found on this world after all. The Kirko must defend their regained freedom. Right, that is the choice that I made for you guys, I think, unless you're the AI faction. Pause to ignore, was that our leader? Might have been. You will not return to be controlled by anyone. Oh no, I chose to be controlled by the Queen again, didn't I? Not by our queens, not by a human empress, and not by a mindless machine such as Kor. Yeah, okay, these are neutrals. The Star Union has denied the Syndicate houses their heritage for too long. Among the Syndicate, Carminia never had legitimacy as an empress, while Kor is only the construct of misguided plebeians. And Ellen Shaw. Right, so our assembly ended up allying with us, taking the neutral route. Okay. A reassembly is evolution. No empress can try to control the progress brought by the assembly. Sadly, we had to abandon Kor to be able to reach the perfection that it represents. Then it is decided. Though differing in our views and motivations, we will stand united against the 2 threats from the old Star Union. Both Carminia and Kor must be driven back to let us heal the scars of the past. Alright, so 3 allies. This is the same as I got last time. And they are extreme AI. Okay, cool. An assembly. Where are you guys? Here we go. Here's our Kirko. And here's our Syndicate. Okay. I've got two void sectors together. That's unfortunate. Alright. Ooh, almost lost an owl. Provisional weapon augment. We already have two of these, so let's just sell it. Production, we'll take that. Can't even fly in the void. I guess that makes sense. Here is another Paragon stack if we want to complete the Warmonger path. You guys can go deal with that, I guess, whereas you guys can come down here. Let's clean up some stuff. Military research. I think I decided on the nanites because I want to get towards engineers, and this is also a heal that I can give to my units. Heal themselves and be tankier overall. And I did decide that I want frontier survival for the extra food and colonies. Also extra cheaper production of military. Or all units actually, so also colonizers. But we will grab this first in order to get the development going, and then we'll go into the food afterwards. Although on this start, food might actually be the better... hold on. Yeah, we don't have food. So actually we're going to do it the other way. We're going to adapt to the planet a little bit. Let's build a military unit. A diplomat, of course, we're going to get that in 10 turns, probably. Everybody on the planet's probably going to get that in 10 turns. Enter a war with another player, not yet. Kirko, like me. Syndicate, like me. Assembly, like me. Forge an alliance with pause. Pause, open border, vision, intelligence. Open border, vision, intelligence. Open border, vision, intelligence. And then we do the same for them. Don't need to click on all of those. Pause is a generalist. No specific focus and employs a balanced playstyle, which also hopefully means he's not going to hate me for doing stuff. I am trustworthy. I am very trustworthy. Okay. Okay. I don't need to look at those. Jay is an operative, enjoys spying. Of course, the Syndicate do like spying. It's fine. And Ellen is mercantile. We're peaceful and cooperative. Nice. Focusing on production and energy. Aim is to increase our influence income to better deal with other players and NPC factions. I'd say that is a fair representation of how I played her, so that's it's good to see. Right, turn 1 done. Took a while, but we had a bunch of story stuff to deal with. And as far as spoilers for the rest of this mission, the only other thing I know at this point is that as soon as we meet one of the other factions, we're going to get a bunch more text dump as they insult our choices. As they do. Okay, do we need the energy? I don't think so. I think we want to go production first. We'll grab... I mean, energy early on is nice, but we'll go production. Right, no casualties, nice. Let's go down this way. I like using these owls as military units. That's why this army is so small, because I didn't get my NPC faction unit for completing a quest early on. Well, we're going to be 7 defense. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll run around this way. Oh, this is the hero. I didn't notice this last time. This is actually our hero pug from that first mission. Okay. Quantum Echo. Interesting. Oh, I should have done that first, because then I would have doubled my equip ability. Target enemy becomes easier to hit for 3 turns. Well, alright. Increase damage by 50%. I mean, that's a lot, but... Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you've already used it. Wait a minute, if I resupply... Once per battle abilities are set, or reset... Oh, Quantum Echo, so I can chain Quantum Echoes. I can only actually have one at a time, but... It's rather silly. Okay, next turn, we're actually just gonna... I need that stagger resistance. That's unfortunate. Somebody easier to hit. Or we can just shoot.
Enemy down.
Staggered again. Double staggered.
Damn it.
Okay, wow.
Enemy eliminated.
I should have done the Quantum Echo then. I didn't realize it only lasted for 2 turns. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I need stagger resistance on that hero. Really?
Enemy destroyed.
Should have done this first. Can I break the cover? Probably not.
They never stood a chance.
Well, pretty easy fight overall, just a little bit messy. Free Weapons Factory. Yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in this particular squad. I actually never did a battle with them on the previous map. I was doing a lot more battles with the other squad, which is a superior squad for sure. An abyssal tear. Yep. It's a little bit out of the way. It would be nice, but... Let's just run around this way. Battle 1. Nice.
Sector annexed. Production ready.
So we can do that, or... What are we doing here? We're gonna get the production first. That's gonna give us an extra 20 production. I think is pretty important. So we'll do production first, and then we'll get the colonizer. Okay. The energy, oh, there's a shroud generator there. It's annoying. There's a lot of void up this way. Let them retreat. Yeah. Yes. Is that more production? I don't think we can do anything with that. We'll grab it, but... The raw production, very nice. Grab this to get a heal. Honor and duty. Relations with the Paragon improved. Does that matter? It doesn't matter if the relations decline, but I think I value the, well, do I value the influence more? I mean, I don't have the ability, unless there's another NPC faction, like the plants or something around this world. Maybe the void fish, sci-fish people. Like... Yeah, I can probably just take it. Yep. Read your hero. Martial artist first strike. Oh, I guess I leveled up and then I took a banner, so I leveled up a second time. It's like tireless as well. And counterattack. Melee Overwatch can be cancelled by stagger. Okay, no more melee Overwatch cancels. Yeah. Alright. 27 and shows the location of a mine.
Production ready.
Colonizer going. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I do know I want it. It's a lot of bugs.
Incoming communication.
Leaders can only be measured by their honor and the weight of their words. I'm glad to see you're keeping yours. Alright, my allies don't hate me this time. That's nice. Quartzite nest has spawned some hostiles. Okay. 12 times resort. Food and happiness, huh? That's a gold sector. That's going to be hard to take. Aerial denial system. Random enemy flying unit is hit every turn. Not too much of a concern yet. As I start building gunships or something. Ah, I was a little too slow, huh? Celestian light is the hammer, core the anvil. We all are the metal that is tempered into the different gears forming their clockwork of perfection. Your alloy has been infused with impurity, Jack Elder. It must be melted down in the radiant heat of the enlightened. So this is our Dvar commander, I guess. He sided with core. Is that the choice that we made? I guess it might be.
Quantum-powered molecular...
Select new research. Is this where it gets stagger resistance? It is. And it gets sensors as well. Okay. So we'll grab those so that we can put sensors on our owls, and then we'll figure out the rest of it from there.
We Vanguard are better.
Alright, this is a doctrine slot. What are these again? Ignore economic penalties from hazards and volcanic terrain. Not relevant at the moment. Promethean units, cheaper to build and upkeep is reduced. Good eventually, but I could take river crossing, I guess. Even though there's no water, aquatic deployment might still be useful. Don't seem to have any rivers though, so I'll worry about that later.
Operations available for priming.
Food, give me food, I need to grow. Alright, I guess we'll just clear out some random stuff. For the game. Movement is pain. Okay, we'll clear that, clear this. I think at this point... Oh, there's a river. Oh, a lot of stuff over here. Well, we'll use the owl as a military unit for now. Shoot. I saw it and I didn't check to... I just assumed I'd have enough movement. I did not. So we got food over here. I guess we'll just continue walking, because... Oh, there's a colony. Well, we'll go in that direction, I guess. Food is nice. So maybe we'll settle over here. I mean, that's kind of rude to our ally, but it's okay. I'm more important than the AI. Completed. Declare war. I just completed it this turn, so I didn't get my tier 1 unit. Okay, well, would have been nice to have another infantry, but okay, I'm not going to bother with that. Conquer 3 dwellings? Maybe.
Empire task completed.
Is this the first time I'm playing one of these missions where I don't have an NPC ally? It might be. Because I've always really valued doing all those quests and getting the influence up. Because then you can buy free units with it, and... well, not free, but you can use influence to buy the units. It's really nice. Inessa Jalezo, huh? A machine is more robust and reliable than any ruler of flesh and blood. There's no treason or corruption to be feared under the reign of Kor. Kischotra, Kor brought the fire of the Kirko to Nanak, so that they could punish anyone causing sorrow to the swarm. Burn, Jack Elder, burn like a firefly caught in a blistering wildfire. I feel like you were hostile to us in the other mission. No, you both Kiriko players had the same message. That's what it is. Okay. You're my Kiriko player who joined with Carminia, I believe. As opposed to the neutral one. That joined me.
Incoming communication.
Oh, not an insult. It's terrible. Hold up. No, you're guarding something. You're not guarding a banner. I just wanted to double check that. Nope. Oh. That's fun. That's quite the instability. It's causing people to spontaneously combust. Ah, here we go. Alright, might as well double up since we've learned that trick. And you can just go over here. Okay, right-click worked on that unit for some reason. Didn't work for the other three. Speeding up their animation.
Available.
Map operations. Assist and nanite. Alright, that's the drop a healing station. And this is shields up and dispel negative status for a few turns. Okay. Oh, and they're spread out, so my Phoenix Surge doesn't get to be as fun as it otherwise could be. Or my laser array, for that matter. Do her buff first.
Enemy annihilated.
Nice. Okay.
Enemy annihilated. Enemy down.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong squad if I use it properly. Ow.
Damn it.
Yeah, my double despawns. Alright, you're gonna fly over here because... Okay, how are we gonna do this? We want to heal the owl. So we'll start by staggering, and we're melee overwatch. This lets us heal.
Our forces are victorious.
Alright. Take that research, that's really nice early on. Let's grab some more, actually. We'll let them retreat, that's fine. Alright, that's actually really weak. Osmite Spatial Rift. Well, let's clear this stuff out, because we're probably expanding down here, if not with our immediate colonizer, then with the next one. Production this time, because... Don't have food. Okay, tactical protection would give me the ability to make anybody into a healer. Emergency shielding, hazmat protection, defensive stuff. I don't care too much. Let's go with the engineer. Unlock.
Happiness event in colony.
Can I do another colonizer? I can. Okay, so probably will then. Let's take a peek up here. Nothing free. Grab the station. You... we want to make contact. What are we looking at here? An assembly settlement. How much influence do I need for that? 45? Get that in a few turns. And then I guess I'll have an assembly base there, so I'm gonna want... Wait. A lot of stuff up here. I guess we probably want to settle here then, actually. Yeah. Oops. Dangerous to move the colonizer on its own. I'm gonna do it anyway. Moving it on its own into unexplored area where I don't have vision. Ah. Well, that's a problem. Hinamateka, this is our Amazon leader. We Amazons cherish life, be it biological or made of steel. Though all species require their freedom to grow, it is only with carefully monitored protection that they are able to prosper. Entity detected. Our indicators are at subpar levels. Unruly life forms must be terminated. Target Jack Elder. Threat level low. Protocol. Send cleanup crew. Okay, I am being attacked. That's really bad and really annoying. Yes. Nice, take the Cosmite and the Science. That's a big early game boost. Okay, and we'll run back with this army as well. Alright, ignition. Let people light things on fire. It's not bad. Or we can go with ammo. Bleeding, also not bad. Heavy laser. Well, I guess we probably go for the Cosmite research. Cosmite is a painful thing to deal with early on. Okay, well, you can settle down here as well. That's good. So that's where this one's going to go. Ah. There's the spawner. Hopperhound Nest. Well, not the spawner. This was a Void Tear, which I know where that is, too. Alright, I should have sent my army up this way. That was a mistake. Technologist? Yeah, no. Don't care about that. Mods are too expensive early on. And all you get is a piece of gear out of it. Xenophile. Well, I don't have the ability to do that.
Doctrine enacted.
Alright. Probably gonna lose our capital here. It's gonna be funny. Maybe I'll have to do a take 3 on this mission. We just lose right off the bat. I mean, they won't be able to take out our commander, so it'll be fine. It'll just be annoying. Autonom security level updated. Effect immediate. Target location has been verified. Enforcers of law are on their way. Didn't I already clear that structure? This is going to get annoying. We have to keep endlessly clearing all these. So, funny thing about this faction is that our colonizers actually have guns. So I might actually use these as defensive units. Of course, if I lose this fight, it's really going to hurt. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting Discord messages popping up and I don't like it. I'm not sure if that's in the recording or not, but I just quit Discord to get rid of those. Alright. We're being invaded.
Production ready.
Yes. Can I buy? No, you're super expensive. Buy a trooper. For all of my money. Okay. Ah. Didn't see that. Pistol tear. Or maybe I did. No, I did know that was there. I just ignored it. Which was foolish. Well, I guess we have to defend the home. Okay, what's gonna happen here? The fact that these monsters just spawned here, though, the stack spawned here, is really annoying. They're not attacking me. Can't decide what they want to do. I guess it doesn't have to do with the structure, though. Not necessarily. Retaliation strike. We have ways of dealing with thieves and plunderers like you, Jack Gelder. Soon our army will be at your doorsteps. Don't expect us to show any mercy. Okay. That's what this is going to be, is it? We declared war on Ellen. Technically not at war with the people that say they don't like us, so that's fine. Yeah, we have a lot of combat going on here. All of us being attacked by the neutrals. Alright, well. Nice, we can make it. We can probably take this. We can probably take it without casualties. Oh, there's that. They all do thermal damage, which is Tiger Impact. I probably should have looked at their mods before just charging in here. Defend. See if they come to me. They probably won't. They're probably just going to defend here. It's going to be a little bit of trouble. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to buff you, clone, deliberately trigger an Overwatch, obscure you. Can you make it somewhere cool? Can. Crit? Really?
Enemy down.
Probably not a good strategy. This is probably how he died. Although with the obscuring smoke, this is doing alright. You're losing all your armor. Alright, no, I still have a bit. Ah. The backlash is starting to hurt.
Enemy neutralized.
Maybe not the best way of dealing with that, but it's what I decided to do.
Enemy neutralized.
What's the duration on the mining laser? That's just one per hit and it never goes away? It's not like a two-turn thing?
Unit has fallen.
Yep. Owen's gone, that's fine. Yeah, looks like I don't get to do anything with that. Okay, well I want to take out you. Of course. Of course, it would just be a graze. So if I take out you, then the enemy's targeting goes down.
Enemy down.
Oh, and they're stunned. Forgot about that part. Can't use it for another turn. Okay. Really? That was scary.
Enemy killed.
Okay. You can heal yourself too. Were you staggered? You probably were. Okay.
Enemy annihilated.
Really hitting that hero hard. Well,
Enemy down.
he did end up being quite the tank, so that was nice. I already used... Heal yourself again. Probably upgrade you.
Our forces are victorious.
Yeah, as long as you use the troops properly, they do alright. Autonom faction war. War has broken out with the Autonoms. They have many enemies on this planet who would reward us for their annihilation, or perhaps we can find something of value amongst their dead. Ancient AI components scavenged from the Autonom have been sold to hobbyists on the black market. Excellent. And we'll probably get to do that again next turn. Alright. Well, rather than end turn, I think that's probably a good spot to end it. So we have 2 colonizers that we're not able to send out. I mean, no, they can barely move. Right, because these Vanguard colonizers don't fly. The price for putting a big gun on your colonizer unit, I guess. So hopefully we'll settle 2 settlements next time. I don't like having our colonizers just sit here, but that'll be for next time. I will see you then.